Hello, my people. Good day to you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for tuning in every single day to listen to me on Daily Mind Shift. My name is Michael Ojola for Mindset Transformation Africa, and on today's episode, I want to talk about respect. I want to talk a little bit about respect, okay? Let me anchor today's episode on this statement. A person who is wise, out of regard for their own good, should always show due respect. A person who is wise, out of regard for their own good, should always show due respect. That is what I want us to talk about for a few minutes. So, today's episode will be about reflection on respect. You heard it sounds like an old school principle, but it also feels like something our grandparents might have told us, or maybe we read it in an ancient book. But I just want to talk about it. I want to bring it back to our memory today, that showing due respect, not just to others, but to life itself, is one of the foundation of a successful and fulfilling life. It's the kind of respect that shapes our relationship, it shapes our work, our growth, and ultimately it shapes our overall well-being, it shapes our overall life. When respect becomes a way of life, one of the most powerful and transformative forces that you can cultivate, that you can develop, it's respect. Do you understand me? So we'll talk a little bit about the wisdom there, and why it is not just about other people but about us, how it affects our growth, our peace, our capacity to live in peace with ourselves and with the world around us. So when we talk about wisdom, what pops up in your mind? For most people, wisdom means knowledge that you gain from experience, the ability to make sound judgment, or perhaps a kind of quiet confidence in knowing what is right. Okay, all of those things, all those definitions are true. But what I want us to learn today is wisdom is more than just knowing things or having the right answer to any question. It's about understanding the nature of life, the ebbs and the flows, the ups and the downs, the unpredictability, the impermanence of life. It's about recognizing that we are all part of something much deeper, much bigger than ourselves. So a wise person knows that life doesn't just revolve around them. They understand that their actions have consequences, and that those consequences ripple out into the world in ways they cannot always predict. That is where respect comes in. Wisdom teaches us that to live well, we must live in a way that honors the balance of life, of relationships, even our own minds, our own body. We need to respect them. Do you understand me? We need to respect all of life. So that's why I'm saying that when I say respect, it's not just about you to other people. It's about life in general. Do you even have respect for life? Do you even have respect for your body? Do you have respect for your mind? Do you have respect for your eyes? Do you have respect for your words? Do you have respect? See, respect for yourself, I believe, is the foundation of all respect. Before we talk about respecting others, let us talk about you first. If you don't respect yourself, it is going to be nearly impossible for you to truly respect anyone or anything else. Self-respect is about understanding your worth. It's about knowing that you are deserving of care, you are deserving of love, you're deserving of compassion, not just because of what you've accomplished, not just because of how others see you, but because you exist, because you are a human being. It's about setting boundaries that protect your peace, taking care of your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. That is respect. That's why I'm asking you, do you have respect for your mind? If you truly have, you will watch what you see. Do you have respect for your mouth? If you have, you will watch what you say. Do you have respect for your body? If you have, you will be very careful of what you eat, what you smoke, or whatever you put into your body. When you respect yourself, you honor your needs, you honor your limits, you honor your values. So I'm asking you again, do you even have self-respect? Do you have respect for yourself? Self-respect is not selfishness. It is not about putting yourself above other people. It is even the opposite. When you have self-respect, you show up in the world with a strong sense of who you are. And that allows you to offer your best self to other people. You can give from a place of abundance, not a place of scarcity, because you know your worth. When you respect yourself, you don't need to ask or seek for validation from other people because you know that you are validated. Your own existence, you've already validated your own existence. And that frees you up to respect other people from a place of genuine care, not as a strategy to get something from them, because you truly, truly care. Do you understand? You are not seeking anything in return. You know, because you cannot give what you don't have. So when you have respect for yourself, you will definitely, I believe, have it for other people. See, the way we treat other people is a reflection of how we see ourselves. If you disrespect other people, if you dismiss their feeling, if you belittle their struggles, if you treat them as less than, that is often a sign that you are not at peace with yourself. And that is dangerous. Do you understand me? A person who is secure, grounded, and wise understands that everyone they meet is fighting a battle they may know nothing about. They understand that showing kindness and respect to other people is just a nice thing to do. It's just a nice thing to do. It's a reflection of their own inner state. Okay? So it's important for you to understand that. Because let me ask you, how many times have we let our egos get in the way of showing respect? Oh, countless times. From me to you, countless times. Maybe it was during the disagreement you have with a friend, or a heated conversation at work, or even with a stranger on the road. When we feel disrespected, our first reaction is often to retaliate, all right, to prove that we are right, to assert our dominance. But a wise person knows that true strength is not in winning the argument. It is not in putting someone in their place. True strength lies in maintaining your integrity, in staying calm, in showing respect, even when respect is not reciprocated. Because it is easy to respect someone who agrees with you. It is easy to respect someone who is kind to you. Do you understand? It is easy to respect someone that you like. But it's a whole different level of wisdom to respect someone who challenges you, who thinks differently, who might even oppose you. And that, I believe, is the ultimate test of our respect. Can you give it to someone that you think is not even deserving? All right. I mentioned respect to life itself. Let me just touch on this before I close today. Wisdom teaches us that life is fragile. Life is unpredictable. It is fleeting, even though it is a gift. So, a wise person recognizes that every moment in life is precious and that we are not entitled to anything. We are not guaranteed another day, another breath, another opportunity. And because of that, the wise person treats life with respect, treats life with reverence. And what does it mean to show life respect? It means you are grateful for what you have, even in the midst of challenges. You are grateful. It means you recognize that every setback, every disappointment, every loss is part of greater story, greater art, greater creativity of your life story. It means understanding that life owes you nothing, but you owe life everything. It means when you respect life, you stop taking things for granted. You stop waiting for things to be perfect before you start living. You start showing up fully, appreciating the beauty in the normal things, embracing the messiness of everything. This is it. Respect for life also means respecting the natural rhythms of life. Sometimes we are up, sometimes we are down, sometimes things go away, sometimes they don't. But a wise person knows that life is not about controlling every outcome. It's about flowing with what is. It's about adapting. You learn. You grow. With every twist and every turn, you learn and you grow. When you respect life, you stop fighting it. You stop resisting what is. Instead, you walk with it. You learn from it. And you move through it with grace, with clarity, with candor. So as you go today, remember this. A wise person, out of regard for their own good, will always show due respect, not because it is required, but because it is a path to true freedom, peace, and